Have you ever gotten a small shock taking off your sweater? That's static electricity. It's a common phenomenon that occurs when certain materials come into contact and then separate, causing a transfer of electrons. This transfer creates an imbalance of charges, leading to that little zap you feel. Static electricity is more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a fascinating aspect of physics that plays a role in many everyday occurrences. It's the same force that makes your hair stand on end when you rub a balloon on it. When you rub the balloon on your hair, electrons move from your hair to the balloon, giving the balloon a negative charge and your hair a positive charge. The like charges repel each other, causing your hair to stand up. This simple experiment is a great way to visualize the effects of static electricity. But did you know this simple force is related to one of the most important inventions ever, the zipper? The zipper, a seemingly mundane object, has a fascinating connection to the principles of static electricity. The way zippers interlock and hold together can be likened to the way static charges attract and hold materials together. This connection highlights the underlying principles of physics that govern both phenomena. We often take zippers for granted. They are so ubiquitous in our daily lives that we rarely stop to think about their significance. From the clothes we wear to the bags we carry, zippers are an essential part of our everyday items. They provide convenience and functionality, making it easy to secure and access our belongings. They're on our clothes, bags, and even tents. Zippers are used in a wide range of applications, from fashion to outdoor gear. They are designed to withstand various conditions, providing durability and reliability. Whether you're zipping up a jacket to stay warm or securing a tent to protect against the elements, zippers play a crucial role in our daily lives. But behind this simple device is a fascinating story of science and innovation. The invention of the zipper involved numerous trials and errors, with inventors experimenting with different designs and mechanisms. The journey to create the perfect zipper was marked by perseverance and ingenuity. The final design, which we use today, is a testament to the innovative spirit of its creators. It all starts with understanding static electricity, a force that's all around us, even in our clothes. Static electricity is a natural phenomenon that occurs when there is an imbalance of electric charges within or on the surface of a material. This force is present in many aspects of our daily lives, from the clothes we wear to the objects we touch. By understanding the principles of static electricity, we can better appreciate the science behind everyday occurrences and the innovations that make our lives easier. The zipper wasn't invented overnight. It took decades of work by different inventors to get it right. The first version, called a clasp locker, was invented in 1893. It was clunky and easily broke. Over time, inventors made improvements. They made the teeth smaller and the slider smoother. Finally, in 1913, the modern zipper was born. It was called the separable fastener. Can you guess why? Zippers quickly became popular all over the world. At first, they were used mostly for practical things like boots and tobacco pouches. But then, fashion designers discovered them. Zippers started appearing on dresses, jackets, and even swimsuits. Today, zippers are everywhere. They're a perfect example of how a simple invention can have a huge impact on our lives. Zippers work because of a clever design that uses interlocking teeth. When you pull the slider up, it forces the teeth on one side to interlock with the teeth on the other side. This creates a strong bond. When you pull the slider down, it does the opposite. It separates the teeth, opening the zipper. It's a simple but effective mechanism that relies on basic physics. Section 5, the sticky truth about adhesive notes, a history of accidental discoveries. Believe it or not, those sticky notes you use every day were also an accident. Yes, the very same sticky notes that have become an indispensable part of our daily lives, from organizing tasks to leaving quick reminders, were never meant to be what they are today. In 1968, a scientist named Dr. Spencer Silver was working at 3M, trying to invent a super strong glue. His goal was to create an adhesive that could be used in the aerospace industry, something that would hold up under extreme conditions. Instead, he ended up creating a weak adhesive that could be peeled off easily without leaving any residue. This was far from the super strong glue he had envisioned. Dr. Silver was puzzled and somewhat disappointed by his creation. At first, nobody knew what to do with this new invention. It seemed like a failure because it didn't meet the original goal. The adhesive was too weak to be used for any industrial purposes. It was shelved and almost forgotten. It wasn't strong enough for most uses. People tried to find applications for it, but it just didn't seem to fit anywhere. It was a solution without a problem. But then someone had a brilliant idea. Art Fry, another 3M scientist, was frustrated with his bookmarks falling out of his hymn book during choir practice. He remembered Dr. Silver's adhesive and thought it could be the perfect solution. They realized this weak adhesive was perfect for temporary notes. It could stick to surfaces without causing damage and be easily repositioned. This was the eureka moment that transformed a failed adhesive into the sticky notes we know and love today. The sticky note became a revolutionary product, changing the way people organize their thoughts and tasks. It found its way into offices, schools, and homes around the world. What started as a failed experiment turned into one of the most popular office supplies ever created. This story of accidental discovery is a testament to the power of innovation and the importance of looking at failures from a different perspective. Sometimes, what seems like a mistake can turn out to be a groundbreaking invention. So, the next time you jot down a quick note or mark a page in a book, remember the fascinating history behind that little piece of paper. It's a reminder that even our mistakes can lead to incredible breakthroughs. Section 6, From Lab to Life, the unexpected journey of adhesive notes. The first sticky notes were called press and peel notes. They weren't very popular at first, but then the company that made them gave away free samples. People loved them. Soon, sticky notes were everywhere. They became an essential tool for students, office workers, and anyone who needed to leave a quick reminder. It's amazing how a failed experiment could lead to such a useful invention. Section 7. The science of stick. How do they actually work? Sticky notes use a special type of glue called a pressure-sensitive adhesive. This means it only sticks when you press it down. The glue is made of tiny microspheres that create a weak bond with the surface. When you peel off the note, the microspheres come apart easily, leaving no residue behind. It's like magic, but it's really just clever science. Section 8. Beyond reminders, creative uses for adhesive notes. Sticky notes are great for reminders, but people have found all sorts of creative uses for them. Artists use them to create mosaics and sculptures. Teachers use them for games and activities. You can even use them to organize your thoughts, brainstorm ideas, or just doodle. The possibilities are endless. Section 9. Appreciation for the everyday, finding wonder in the ordinary. The zipper and the sticky note are just two examples of everyday objects with fascinating stories. These items, often overlooked in our daily routines, hold within them a rich tapestry of innovation and creativity. They remind us that even the simplest things can be full of surprises. Imagine the first time someone thought of creating a zipper, a device so simple yet so revolutionary. Or consider the sticky note, a small piece of paper with adhesive that has transformed the way we organize and communicate. By learning about the history, science, and cultural significance of these objects, we gain a deeper appreciation for the world around us. The zipper, for instance, was invented by Whitcomb L. Judson in 1893 and has since become an essential part of our clothing and accessories. The sticky note, on the other hand, was a serendipitous invention by Dr. Spencer Silver and Art Fry at 3M in the late 20th century. These stories of innovation highlight the human capacity for problem solving and creativity. So next time you use a zipper or jot down a note, take a moment to think about the ingenuity and creativity that went into making it possible. Reflect on the countless hours of experimentation, the trials and errors, and the eventual success that brought these everyday objects into our lives. It's a reminder that even the most mundane items have a story to tell, a story of human ingenuity and perseverance. By appreciating these small wonders, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude and curiosity in our everyday lives, finding joy and inspiration in the ordinary.